UFO orb triangular formations startled Washington, D.C. in 1952, but have been forming geometric patterns in the sky since the dawn of mankind. Until now, they were viewed as simply other unique UFOs, some kind of paranormal or something about angels, and many explanations we've heard about. Hundreds of geometric formations of orbs, and thousands of photographs, diagrams, charts, have been documented during the long history of UFOs. There is something truly extraordinary behind these cryptic lights in the sky, that you must think about it yourself. The sightings continued in different places of the world, which are recorded on an almost daily basis. We have investigated many of these sightings before, but we have never reached a definitive explanation that they belong to the planet Earth, and we have not yet obtained conclusive evidence that reveals the source of these mysterious flying objects. No government or official responsible talk about them before, and until now, and none of them provided an acceptable explanation. In Island Park, New York, an unidentified flying object, or what we call a UFO orb, flies directly over the house, and then quickly takes off into the sky. At about 8 o'clock in the evening, the eyewitness was surprised by the presence of a mysterious spherical object glowing red over the roof of his house. He was not aware at first what the object he was watching was. A ball of light flying low near the roof without making any sound is a sight powerful enough to stop you from thinking for a moment. When the eyewitness realized that this is a rare sight that does not happen often, he decided to hurry to get his phone and take some photos. Meanwhile, the unidentified flying object had moved away near the treetops and had turned yellow, appearing smaller and less luminous. The eyewitness says that he felt at this moment that he would like to say to this unidentified flying object, "Do not leave and go back to the first position, to take some pictures." At this moment the witness felt that there was some kind of contact that had happened between him and the flying object. What made this strange thing that the UFO come close again and fly at a low altitude near the roof of the house, in the front of the eyewitness, to take some pictures, and then it became as bright as the sun, and then left as quickly as possible. In a related context, several sightings of these mysterious light balls were recorded in the sky, in many regions around the world in the recent period. In New Jersey, these unidentified flying objects were seen several times, flying in the night sky at different altitudes, without making any sound. The locals stated that they did not see any interference by the Air Force, although there is a ground base nearby. In Vermont, Illinois, a bright, glowing light was seen at one point in the sky, and a faint triangle of light at another. At about midnight, an unidentified flying object was seen shining in dim white flying high in the sky. Then another white light began to appear and began to descend to a low height in the sky, and began to move horizontally in a straight line back and forth, as it was scanning for something. After that, the mysterious ball of light returned to the mysterious triangle that flew high in the sky, and began to slowly rise in the sky until it disappeared. Horsham, England, these mysterious lights were also seen flying in the night sky several times. Also in Kennewick, Washington, these bright lights were seen flying in the night sky. Eyewitness says, "I noticed this very bright light. I thought it might be a planet like Jupiter, but it was super bright, so I took out my phone and recorded and took pics. It looks as though it is rotating at great speed with a red dot in the middle. And you can make out the distinctive shape in the middle where the bright red spot is."